One of the great things about 3ds Max is its customizability. We can assign keyboard shortcuts to almost any command. And in this case, I want to customize my keyboard shortcuts in order to get quick access to the Zoom Extents All Selected command. And that's down here in the extreme lower right corner. Zoom Extents All Selected. And what that does is it zooms all of the viewports to enclose the selected object. So if I select something like this plant and click Zoom Extents All Selected, then all of the viewports zoom to enclose that object or frame it. Well, there's no keyboard shortcut for that. There is a keyboard shortcut for its sister command, which is Zoom Extents All. And that we can get at by holding down the mouse button here, and we'll get a flyout. And the white cube here, or white box, is Zoom Extents All. And when I choose that from the flyout, it also commits the command. So my viewports all zoomed out or all dollied back to enclose all geometry. Okay, so that's Zoom Extents All. Well, Zoom Extents All Selected incorporates that functionality. So I'll go back to Zoom Extents All Selected. I chose it from the flyout, and again, that caused it to actually commit that command. Well, if I want to zoom all viewports to all geometry, I can just deselect, select nothing, and then use the Zoom Extents All Selected button. And that does the same thing as Zoom Extents All. Okay, so Zoom Extents All Selected is a better command because it's a two-in-one command. It'll allow me to zoom to a certain object, or if I have nothing selected, it'll allow me to zoom to all objects in all views. So let's customize that. Go into the Customize menu to Customize User Interface. And in the Customize User Interface dialog, in the Keyboard tab, in which you'll see all of the commands for 3ds Max. And they are categorized here, so that might help you narrow the search a little bit. But in all honesty, you need to know the name of the command in order to find it. And if you don't know the exact name of the command, then you can hover your mouse over an icon, and you should get a tooltip to tell you what that command is. Zoom Extents All Selected. So that'll be at the bottom in alphabetical order. Zoom Extents All Selected has a blank next to it. There's no shortcut. But Zoom Extents All does have a shortcut. As we saw earlier, Zoom Extents All is redundant because Zoom Extents All Selected will perform that function as well. So I'll select Zoom Extents All Selected. And over here we have a hotkey field. Click in there to give focus to that field, and then hold down the keys that you want to assign. And that's going to be Shift, Control, and Z. And once I've held down all three of those keys, I can then release them, and that hotkey is displayed there. And it says it's currently assigned to Zoom Extents All. Well, we don't need Zoom Extents All. We're going to steal its hotkey. So all we need to do is just click the Assign button now, and the selected item will have this selected hotkey assigned. So just click Assign, and that's done. And I can close the Customize User Interface dialog, and the next time I successfully exit out of 3ds Max, that keyboard binding will be stored onto disk. So at this point, you might want to close the scene and reopen it, just to make sure that everything got saved. Well, let's test it. So I'll select an object like a plant, and then hold down Shift Control Z, and then all of the viewports zoomed to that selected object. If I select nothing, just click out on a blank space and hold down Shift Control Z, then once again we zoom out to all geometry in all viewports. That's how to bind a custom hotkey.